The package was supposed to be in front of my door. That's what the app said. Delivered. 7:42 p.m. There was even a photo. I stood in the hallway staring at my phone, then staring at the floor. Same gray door, same white wall, same old doormat. But the package was gone. I refreshed the app. Nothing changed. I zoomed in on the delivery photo. The box was right there, sitting on the floor like it had never moved. But in real life, there was only an empty space. My stomach dropped. I had been waiting for that package all day. It wasn't expensive, not really. But I needed it for the next morning. I had an important appointment, the kind of appointment where you don't want to look unprepared. And after a long day at work, after the traffic, the rain, and the headache behind my eyes, I just wanted one thing to go right. I looked down the hallway. Quiet. Too quiet. The elevator doors were closed. The lights above me buzzed softly. Somewhere behind another door, a TV was playing. Then I looked at the apartment across from mine. Apartment 304, my neighbor's door, and I saw something strange. The door was not fully closed, just a little open, like someone had closed it quickly but not all the way. I stared at it for a few seconds. Then a thought came into my mind. I didn't want to think it, but I did. Someone took my package. I walked to apartment 304 and raised my hand. For a moment, I didn't knock. I just stood there, listening. There was movement inside, a chair sliding, a quiet step. Then silence. I knocked 3 times. Not too hard. Not at first. A few seconds passed. Then the door opened a little. My neighbor Daniel looked out through the gap. He was in his late 20s, maybe early 30s. Quiet guy. We had seen each other in the elevator many times, but we never really talked. "Hey, sorry to bother you." He blinked fast.
Hey.
His hand stayed on the door. I held up my phone. "Did you see a package in the hallway? Mine was delivered, but it's not there." His eyes moved to my door, then back to me.
A package?
"Yeah, a small brown box." He looked down the hallway like he was checking for it.
No, I didn't see anything.
I waited. He didn't open the door more. He didn't ask what was inside. He didn't say, "That's strange." He just stood there, half hidden behind the door. "Are you sure?" His face changed a little.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Something about his voice felt wrong. Too careful, too quick. I looked behind him, but the apartment was dark. Only a small lamp was on near the sofa. He noticed me looking and moved slightly, blocking the gap. That was when my anger started. Not loud, not yet. Just a small heat in my chest. Okay. But I didn't believe him. Not completely. He nodded once, then he closed the door. Slowly, click. I stood there, staring at it. And now the hallway didn't feel quiet anymore. It felt like it was hiding something. I went back to my door and looked at the delivery photo again. The box was there. The hallway was there. The floor looked the same. But something felt off. I zoomed in until the image became blurry. There was a corner of a doormat, a gray door, a small piece of white wall. It looked like mine. Almost exactly like mine. I opened my door, dropped my backpack inside, and walked back into the hallway. First, I checked near the elevator. Nothing. Then the stairs. Nothing. Then the small table near the mailboxes downstairs. Still nothing. The doorman, Mr. Lewis, was sitting behind the front desk, watching an old movie on a small screen. "Excuse me, did anyone leave a package here for apartment 303? He paused the movie and looked at me over his glasses.
Not today.
"The app says it was delivered," he sighed softly.
Then maybe it's at the wrong door.
I checked my floor.
Check again. Delivery people make mistakes all the time.
I wanted to believe that. I really did. But my mind went back to Daniel's face, the half-open door, the quick answer, the way he moved when I looked inside. I thanked Mr. Lewis and went back upstairs. The elevator felt slower than usual. When the doors opened on the 3rd floor, I saw Daniel's door again, closed now, completely closed. And under it, I could see a small line of light. He was still awake. I stood there with the delivery photo in my hand. Then I noticed something. In the photo, the door number was almost cut off. Only the edge of one number was visible, maybe a 3, maybe a 4. My heart started beating faster. I didn't know if I was right, but I was getting tired of not knowing. I knocked again, this time harder. Daniel opened the door after a few seconds. He looked different now, Not just nervous, worried.
Hey, is everything okay?
I almost laughed. No, not really. He looked at the phone in my hand. I turned the screen toward him. This is the delivery photo. He didn't move. I pointed at the image. This looks like my door. But the number is cut off. Daniel swallowed. For a second, neither of us said anything. Then I saw it. Behind him, on a chair near the wall, there was a small brown box. My name was on the label. My name, my apartment number, my package. The heat in my chest came back fast. You said you didn't see anything. His face went pale.
I can explain.
I stepped back a little. You can explain why my package is inside your apartment? He opened his mouth, but no words came out. That made it worse. My voice got louder. You could have just given it back.
I was going to.
When? He looked down.
I don't know.
I stared at him. The hallway felt smaller now. The lights buzzed above us. Daniel rubbed his hands together, like he didn't know where to put them.
The delivery guy left it at my door. I thought it was mine at first. I was tired. I brought it inside.
You saw my name on it.
Later. I saw it later.
Then why didn't you knock? He looked at me, embarrassed.
Because when you came the first time, you sounded like you already thought I stole it.
I froze. He wasn't angry. He looked ashamed. And suddenly I wasn't sure what to do with my own anger. Daniel picked up the box and held it out to me.
It's unopened.
He said it quietly. I took it, but I didn't feel like I had won. The box was in my hands. The problem was solved, but my face felt hot. I'm sorry. Daniel looked surprised. I looked down at the package. I came here already angry. I didn't ask. I accused you in my head before I knew the truth. He gave a small, tired smile.
I should have brought it to you sooner.
Maybe, but I made it worse. For a moment, we just stood there in the hallway. Two tired people. One wrong delivery, one almost fight that didn't need to happen.
Important package?
Yeah, documents for an interview tomorrow. I really need them. He nodded.
God bless you, man. I hope it goes well.
That made it worse. Not in a bad way, in a quiet way. Because I had looked at him like an enemy and he was wishing me well. I said, thank you. I went back inside my apartment and closed the door. The room was quiet. I put the box on the table and opened the delivery photo one more time. This time, I looked carefully, and there it was. A small detail in the corner, not 303, 304, Daniel's door. I sat down slowly. The package had been sent to the wrong door, but I had sent my anger to the wrong person. I opened the box. The documents were there, clean, safe, untouched. I should have felt only relieved, and I did. But I also felt something heavier, the kind of feeling that stays after you realize you almost hurt someone for no reason. That night, I learned something uncomfortable. Sometimes the story in your head feels true until the real story opens the door.